such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Yo. Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing tonight? The chat is open. Say hello. I probably should start my video. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have my video on. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Yes? Awesome. Yay. Glad to hear it. Can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. If you can't hear me, okay, good, good. Say something in the chat. All right, all right. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. It's going to be an amazing chat we're going to have tonight. I am so excited to just come to you and train and be real with you guys and talk to you guys and just figure out why I'm not pinned. Oh, well, doesn't matter. It says Jessica's chatting, so hey, Jessica. My chat's disabled? Thank you. I wondered what was going on here. Let's see here. Allow participants to chat. Sorry, guys. I turn off my chat for my morning manifestations so that we don't get any like weirdos on there, and I forgot to turn it back on. Yay, now you guys are here. I was like, where is everybody? Well, awesome, you guys. I am so excited to be here today and chat with you. I'm going to try to keep it short, sweet, intentional, and to the point so you guys can go on and enjoy your amazing Monday afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at. Most of you guys know my name's Kelley Dickerhoof. We've been here, gosh, is this week 4? And how incredible was our last week's training with our beautiful Hawaiians. They just brought us so much value. And, you know, they said something that I want to kind of start our call off today with. It was something that they kind of said in passing during their training. But what they had said is, what would it look like if today was the day you made the decision to go all in for 90 days? If you finally just said, yes, I'm sick of the excuses, I'm sick of the insecurities, I'm sick of the things that are holding me back, what would that look like to you? And I want to piggyback on that, you guys. I don't know if you saw my live today. I did a short little live in the group. It's okay if you missed it. But I just said, tonight, we're going to get real. We're going to get honest. We're going to get raw. You're going to get the non-cookie cutter Kelley. And that's how I usually want to come to you guys and honestly come to you and it's all in love, and it's all in the desire to want to see you succeed and to just push you a little bit more into your comfort zones. And first of all, I want to honor a whole bunch of you, because there are many of you that have stepped in and leaned into these uncomfortable places. I've seen it on your lives. I've seen it on your interviews. I've seen it doing a presentation where maybe you've never done a presentation before. So I really want to honor that. I really want to say good job. And if you are in a place where you feel during this level up, you've already seen yourself level up and you are proud of yourself, I want you to own that space and be okay with it. But there's a but to this, because I have also seen some people that I know who have some incredible ability and potential that haven't necessarily stepped into that level up place yet. So tonight, I am calling that group of people out. I am calling that group of people out to own that space of, yes, for the next 90 days or the next 30 days or the next 60 days, I'm all in. I want to see what this can actually do for me and my family. And I'm just asking you to push that level just a little bit more, to just lean into that, press a little bit more. Be a little bit more brave, be a little bit more out there. And I'm curious, how many of you guys were just on Isagenix's branding call that just happened at 4 o'clock? If you're on it, go ahead and make a little chat in the comments. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't care. Anything goes here. I had a lot of opinions, some good, some meh. But I thought I love the branding. I love the 2.0. I love the direction that Isagenix is going. I love the wellness. I love holistic living, all that kind of stuff, because that's what drew me to Isagenix in the first place. And that's what I love so much about it. Awesome. I'm so glad that many of you guys were on. Well, as we move into our branding, I want to talk to you guys about your own personal brand. All I have right now is Laura's face really big on my computer, and I feel like she's laughing at me for some reason, and it's distracting me. I need to turn her off. I don't know why. It's like making me laugh so hard. She knows that I was good. Okay. Anyways, no, sorry. No, you have to turn off your camera. No, so funny. Okay. So as we move into this branding place, I want you guys to adopt this mindset. And it's this mindset that's been super healthy for me lately. It has made me step into a space of discomfort, of getting out of myself, getting out of my ego, really, truly, I mean, I don't really care what people think about me, but at the end of the day, we all kind of do have that where we don't want to offend. It may not be like you're really worried that they're going to like judge you, but you don't want to hurt, or you don't want to offend, or you don't want to say the wrong thing, or you don't, but really, you know, I think a lot of the time that holds us back from truly who we're supposed to be. And if we're in a good space, body, mind, and soul, which that we are, you guys, we have been working on our mindset. We have been pushing the limits in those areas. Then we should be ready to really be forward with our branding and our marketing and what that looks like. And branding and marketing, you guys, it can be a whole vast array of things. But today I want to talk to you about this concept of doing it for the one. And I have adopted this mindset because it actually happened through my morning manifestations. And it just was, it doesn't matter if anybody shows up or nobody shows up. And I transfer this into my isogenics business because I saw it so healthy for me. What if one person showed up on your call? What if one person saw your post? What if one person liked your post, but that was the one person whose life was changed? Was it worth it? And I think a lot of the time we subconsciously, it's not worth it. If people don't show up, if someone doesn't say yes, if someone doesn't like that post, if someone doesn't view that post, we instantly go into nobody wants it. And that's a lie, you guys. So what would change in your business if you were so free to post freely, whatever that looked like, whatever that picture looked like, whatever that statement looked like, whatever that looked like, in order for you to really be truly and authentically you for yourself, for the people that need to see what you have to offer. So I want you guys to think about that. I want you to think about who you would want to attract if you were attracting the one. And what would change in your marketing, and what would change in your posting, and what would change if nobody showed up, if it was one person, if it was two people, like really what would you do different if you really truly were able to be free to do whatever that looked like? And we do, you know, different types of kind of branding. I've done a lot of different like branding. And so you guys are going to hear kind of me repeat myself today, but the way I'm going to repeat myself is I want you to think in this mindset of doing it for the one being that one person, and that one person, that might be you. Again, you guys, today was so awesome. I don't know if Instagram had a glitch, but I could not see my likes. I could not see my comments. I could not see who was viewing my stories. And I had this like feeling of just like, that feels so free. I could literally post anything right now, and I don't care what anybody thinks about it. And honestly, that's why I love TikTok so much, because I've really been able to be who I want to be without this like edit, like, ooh, is this, you know, is this too conservative for my liberals? And is this too liberal for my conservatives? Because y'all know me, I'm just in the gray and I just love people, and that's all there is to it, right? And so I don't have that concept in the back of my mind and thinking that. And so I want you guys to think about who that one is. And I will tell you guys my one. As I've come back to this girl, that girl is me 9 years ago. The tired, exhausted, wanting and knowing there's more for my life, wanting to be able to give with abundance, wanting to have a different life for my family, wanting to heal the relationship with my husband. That's my one. So all of my messaging is going to that one person. If one person sees it, great. We got to stop getting out of this concept of just throwing out this giant net, you guys, and hoping people come to us. We have to get back to our true core values and intentions and who we want in our business, and stop posting and praying or just kind of doing these things and hoping it works and then saying, oh, network marketing is not working for me. Can you truly see deep down in your soul that you are being authentically you 24/7 when you show up on social media or when you show up in a crowd? Branding and marketing is not just social media. And I know sometimes we revert to that because that's a default. It's who you show up with when you walk out of your house, when you get onto an airplane, when you walk into the grocery store. It's when you pick up your kids from school. Marketing and branding is who you show up as a person. And it's something that we really got to self-reflect on. So I want you guys, and I'm going to kind of weave in our homework to this week. You can write it down, or Lindsay's going to absolutely post like it all later, so you don't have to worry about it. But I want you guys to think about that one. I want you to think about that person, and that person is going to be different for everyone. And I want you to write down 20 characteristics or traits that that woman or man is, that human being is. Who do you really truly want in your business? Who do you want to help? Who do you want to serve? What does that look like? And attributes and personality traits and maybe where they live, depending on how descriptive you want to get, at least 20. If you want to get super descriptive, it's fun to, you know, say where they live and, you know, down to how they dress, because you want to be able to share clothes and talk about things like fashion and stuff like that. You know, you can get as descriptive as you want, but, you know, and those are important things for me. Like, I don't want to sit and just have a boring conversation. I want to talk about Jesus and fashion, like in the same, you know, like those are things that are, I want to talk about giving and what makes your heart stir. And I want to talk about like what champagne we're going to drink tomorrow, you know, like, but I believe when you manifest those people into your life and you think about what you think about, you bring about, right? And so I want you guys to develop at least 20 items. And then with that, I want you to really, truly look at that list and be honest with that list. And write down 3 areas of who you need to become to attract that girl into your business, or that guy into your business, or that person into your business. And this part's hard, you guys, because a lot of the time, I mean, we're like, oh, I don't need to change anything. They should just accept me for who I am, you know, or you can get kind of, and this group's called Level Up because I am here to push you and level you up into the person that you're designed to be. If this is what we're all supposed to be and designed to be, like, what's the point? There's no point. We are always trying to level up what that looks like. So what does that look like? 3 areas of growth. That may be where you need to get really dialed in on your speaking skills. I've told you guys that that is something that I've had to work on many times. That may be something where you need to get someone to help you out with what your clothing and your fashion. I'm not saying go buy a bunch of clothes, but Laura can say like that was one of the things she needed to level up. She didn't know how to put an outfit together. She had to get help in that area. You know, Danny, my sister, would talk about, you know, just like Danny, you know, like she needs help with like makeup and hair. Like that was not natural to her. That's something she had to ask help for. And I'm not saying that it has to be superficial things, but I am saying it doesn't have to be superficial things. But if somebody has this expectation, and again, you guys, I told you tonight, I'm talking to the 10s, okay? If you are a 4 and you are proud of where your business is going, and I just mean like a 4 in your scale of 1 to 10 of like I'm kind of dabbling, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying this, I'm stretching myself out of the comfort zone. That's what I mean by like a 4, and you're really happy with where you are. Take the meat and leave the bones. Like, you don't have to listen to me right now. But if you are truly looking to level yourself up, there are certain areas in your life that need to be fine-tuned. And that's why it's so beautiful. We waited a couple of weeks to bring this in, because if you don't know what those 3 things are right now, you have an opportunity of a group of people that you can go ask. They want your success. They love you. And there are certain things that they probably see, again, those blind spots of where you can up level when it comes to your marketing, when it comes to who you are as a person. It may be where you talk too much and you need to learn how to listen. And so you need to read some books and do some classes on listening. It could be something where it could be the littlest thing where you like cover your mouth when you talk. And it's like, that's like showing you not like as professional in your business, where you would show a lot more confidence and professionalism if you just put your shoulders down and relax a little. I know these are silly things, you guys, but these are little things that take you from professional to not professional to professional, and whatever that looks like. So I want you guys to look to those 3 areas of growth. And as soon as you have those areas, this is the homework for the week. You're going to write yourself a beautiful letter, a letter that says, "Good morning, Kelley. I hope you have the most blessed, abundant day. I know that there is a woman out there that needs you today, and she is looking for what you have to offer. And she is kind, and she is smart, and she is giving, and she is full of abundance." And I'm going to start speaking these words in this letter that I'm writing to myself. And I also know in order to attract that woman, these are the things that I need in the forefront of your mind that you're constantly working on. I love you and I'm proud of you. Have an amazing day. You're going to write this letter out, right? So this is going to take us like a week to do this. 20 attributes of what you're looking for, 3 of what you need to improve on. Write the letter, write it kind, write it so nice. And then what you're going to do is you're going to record that letter of yourself. And you're going to speak so kindly to yourself. And you're going to tell yourself, you're a rock star and you got this. And I'm so proud of you. And write out and say, you know, this is the woman you're looking for. These are the things that you're looking for. Or the man, I'm sorry, I say woman a lot. I mean men too. I know you guys are all in here and I love you for it. And then you're going to record it. I want you guys listening to that every morning and every night. It just creates a story and a narrative that starts feeding your brain and your body what it is that you're looking for. And it gives you the reminder that when you go out into the world, or when you make that Facebook post, or when you step into your grocery store, when you pick your kids up from school, it gives you that posture of what you're looking for and who you're looking for. And that person will soon become attracted to you because of what that looks like. So this is a really fun, it's a really, really fun worksheet. We've done this before with dreaming and writing letters on like what we envisioned for our life, but I so often ask this task to be completed. And this is something you guys should be doing every month because it changes. It is not the same. And just make sure that you're taking time to really thoroughly go through this, because I know that people sometimes do it and sometimes don't. And I think, and I know what an impact it has had on my life. I mean, that's how I met my husband, you guys. I wrote down all the attributes that I wanted in a husband, what I was looking for. I wanted a guy who drove a diesel truck. I wanted a guy who had calluses on his hand because he was hardworking, but he was also very smart. I wanted a guy with no hair, you guys. These are the things I prayed for over my husband, because I was a hairdresser at the time and I kept dating guys that would make hair appointments with me, and then I'd break it off because I wasn't interested, and they'd still make hair appointments with me, and it was like this super uncomfortable space. So it was just so wonderful to be able to have a husband with no hair. So just in case that didn't work out, like, you know, it totally worked out. But that's what I wanted to bring to you. And as we kind of shift into this whole mindset, the other piece of homework that I have for you guys, and I'm going to keep this at 30 minutes tonight because I love you and I want to honor your time. And I don't have a ton to say because I really want you guys to move into this branding space. As Isogenics 2.0 comes out, I want Emily 2.0. I want Terry 2.0. I want Jessica 2.0. I want Patty 2.0. I want you guys to all own that as yourself, as that upgrade. How you are upgrading yourself in your life in order to help other people. The more you level yourself up, the more people you're going to be able to love and serve and give to. My favorite Bible story is Noah. And I'm sorry if I get a little preachy here. I'm not planning on getting preachy because it's just a story. But I love the concept of Noah. And a lot of you guys have heard me talk on Noah. And those of you that haven't, I think he is literally like the ultimate like network marketer of the Old Testament, right? He had a vision. He had a why. He had a focus. He had a dream and God placed on his heart. And he got mocked at, he got made fun of, he got trash talked, he got segregated, he got set apart from everyone. But his vision and his why and his dream was so huge, none of that mattered. And I wonder what it would look like today if we could step into a space like that, step into a space of, I know I've been called here. I've been called here. God called me here. If I can look at the numbers of hundreds of thousands of lives that have been changed both physically and financially, there's no way you can't say that anybody hasn't been called here. And what I love so much about this team, it has been so divinely orchestrated that you are definitely here for a purpose. Whether that's, you believe in the spiritual realm, it doesn't even matter. You've been set here for a purpose. You have a purpose in your life. And I love how Noah, 40 years, you guys, 40 years. We ask you to try this, and say you're going to stick with it for, 4 to 7 years. 40 years, day and night. He built that ark, and he did not worry what anybody thought about him. And he did it for the one. He did it for his family, nothing else. The one, or God in that sense, that had called him to it. And if we could walk out with that type of confidence and faith, and we could just adopt that mindset of Noah, you guys, I know you will do amazing, unshakable things. But playing in this wishy-washy world of, oh, I'll try this, oh, I'll post and pray, oh, this isn't working because I'm not willing to fine-tune and level myself up, is a cause for just a mediocre life. I don't want to live a mediocre life. I don't want a mediocre life for you guys. I want you to experience abundance, but I can tell you abundance and all this stuff doesn't come without failures, without falling on your face, without embarrassing moments. It's going to happen. And so what does that look like to just press in a little bit more? What does it look like to say today, I am going to play at 100%. No more jokes, no more stories, no more games. And I promise I'm going to do this. And if that's something you guys are really willing to do, I want to know. I want you, I know it's scary, but I want you to type it. Yes, I'm ready to level up. Yes, I'm ready to do this. Yes, I'm ready to step in. And if you have done that, because I know there are people on this call that have done that, and I'm so proud of you. And shout that, just say, I have done that. And I'm so proud of myself and who I've become in these last 3 weeks. I love you for that. But you know who you are if I'm talking to you. And you know you are playing at a 20 to 30 to 40%. And that is not who God has called you to be. That is not who you're supposed to be. You have a job to do, and it's time. I'm just done with the excuses. I'm done, you guys. I want to see you flourish into the beautiful human beings that I know you're made to be. So the other homework I have for you guys tonight, and this is it's really fun, silly homework. I want you guys to watch the movie Evan Almighty. This will be a fun family show movie. If you haven't seen it, it's, I want to say Steve Harvey, but that's not his name. Steve Carell. And I want you to watch that with the mindset of a network marketer. I want you to put yourself in his shoes. And I just want you to, and I want your kids to watch it. And I want you to have that conversation, and your husband, and you know, bring people around. And I want you guys to talk to each other about that. And me and my kids watched it today, and we talked about it, and they're like, what are you going to train on, Mom? What does this look like? And I just said, you guys know, I love Noah. And I love how he's, you know, in this particular movie, I won't give you the ending. Never mind if you haven't seen it, I'm not even going to say. But I want you guys to just watch it through a different lens. I just want you to really think about what that would look like and who you're being called to be and do and see. And I really want you guys to feel free to express yourself through your social media as though you are just reaching the one. And I don't want you to look at likes. I don't want you to look at comments. I want you to post, and I want you to walk away. I want you to go onto your community. I want you to serve. I want you to show up. I want you to get accountability from your group in 3 areas where you really need to improve, where you really need to lean in. And I want you to write that beautiful letter to yourself, and I want you to listen to it twice a day, at least till the end of this level up. And hopefully you're writing a whole new level for yourself because you found her, and it's time to move on to the next him or her. So let me make sure I got all my notes here. Yeah, let's just live on the edge, you guys. Let's just try it. Let's just see how free it feels. Let's just feel what it would feel like to be 100% authentic within ourselves, 100% unedited, really with a heart to serve and give, and whatever that looks like. So I think you guys know your homework. I kept it at 25 minutes because everybody knows I'm a woman of few words. I don't got much to say. I'm going to look through all these notes. I have a high expectation. I'm hoping I see some comments in here of people who are really ready to level up and really ready to get some honest feedback in those 3 areas of growth, because that's what's going to take you to the next level. You know, what does that look like? Are you walking around sluggish, tired? Is it do you need to do another 9-day or 30-day cleanse? You know, what is it that you need to do to up level who you are and what that looks like? So I love you guys. You are incredible. Know that I am so proud of you. I am so grateful for you. And I am so excited for where this next level up looks like for you. Your homework's in there. I want to hear a lot of chatter about what's going on. I'm loving everything I'm seeing. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.